Hi, it's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I'm reorganising. I do it a bit, but anyway. I've recently re-added a desk space into my craft room and got rid of a tall unit. So you may have seen in the past that I store my 12 by 12 collections in these art bins, and I just label up the front with what collections they have in them. And then these art bins used to sit on the top of a shelf. They were a bit hard to get down, but you know, I could do when I wanted to work with a collection. But I'm finding I'm not loving it. So when I rework my craft room, these fit perfectly underneath my IKEA Expedit units because I have legs on them. Great for being able to store stuff away. However, I'm finding I want to get hold of my scrapbooking collections. I want them on one of my Expedit shelves. So I've looked at a few different things. I did see the We Are Memory Keepers shelves and was like, yes, I want them. Worked out it was about £60 to get the trays to fit in the cubes, and I was like, maybe not. And that's if they equal the American price when they do eventually make it to the UK. Actually ordering them from scrapbook.com cost more to ship than it did to buy. So I also looked at a few other things. There's Creations by Rod, who does wooden inserts to fit inside the Expedit. I looked at those. I looked at another company that also does them on Amazon and eBay that were a bit cheaper. Not made as well, but still did the wooden shelves. And ideally, I wanted them. However, I also had to be practical on the way I work. So what I decided to go for, and I'm about to move some of my collections about, which is why I thought I'd show you this video, is I decided to actually go for these. So many of you will have seen these. These are 12 by 12 clear boxes with a lid. And I've decided to give these a go. Excuse my glare from my lights. But ideally I wanted some shelves that would fit these on them so that I could just fit, say, the top or the bottom on the shelf and label them up on the side. But I've not been able to find ones that will work that way. So I've decided to go for the boxes themselves, so I can have a collection per box. But the idea is that when I get it out, I've got all the embellishments and stuff in one place so I can just use it. So to show you, I got one from the range because they are, for UK people, they are £6 in Hobbycraft, but they are £3.99 in the range. So I picked up one from the range to give it a go. So this is my Simple Stories Emoji Love collection, and I have labelled up the side so that I know what it is, and I gave it a go. So I just got all my collection bits, which some of it, like the 6x6 paper pad, is coming apart. And then I've got all my extra bits now. For those that are noticing, yes, these are Bella Boulevard. Yes, they're not this collection, but I bought them with the idea of using them with this collection. I didn't buy anything else, which is why they're in here. And then I've got the sticker packs and I've got the die cuts, which I've already repackaged. And there is a video for that in my craft organisation section if you want to see how I do that. So my idea was that I could use these papers, you know, and the likes of the 6x8 pad, and I could just throw all the scraps back in, which still can happen. Throw all the bits back in, all one collection together, ready to go. That's my idea. So I am going to put it to practice now. I am also going to have a look through my collections and see which ones I want to keep, because of course this also takes up a little bit more room. So I got that from the range for £3.99 to try it. However, my sister-in-law then found for me a place that does 10 of them for £30 including postage. So if you want to be able to get them for £3 each and need a few, have a look on eBay. That's where we got them from. They came very quickly, considering the UK has a lot of snow at the minute. We did find that they arrived, I think I ordered them on Sunday and they arrived on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I wasn't waiting long at all. But yeah, I'm going to give these a go and then we'll see how they look on my IKEA Expedit, and you can see if something like this is going to work for you. So I'll speak to you all once I've got these done. So I thought I'd put you on fast forward just to show you a few of the collections as they go into the box. Not that people need to know how to box things up, but just to show you the sort of things that I may have from collections so you can see how they all fit into this box. So some collections I have more bits than others, but I'm basically popping in initially the papers. This Party Parade collection I have loads, which you'll see in a moment, but I'm popping in the full papers, throwing in the scraps on the top of that, and then also throwing in the embellishments as well. And I can use the lid when I'm actually working with these collections to throw some bits in just to help keep the collection together. I must admit I am a bit of a neat scrapper, so I do like to keep my place organised. But yeah, this is just showing you really that how good they can be at keeping collections together and all your bits in one place, especially if you like to work in them. So I'll show you how it looks now. So here's my 12 by 12 collections now all done. Now you can fit 12 of these boxes inside what I keep referring to as the Expedit cubes, but are now called Kallax. You can fit 12 in, however I did find that with 12 it was very hard to get one of the boxes out. So I have decided, rather than having just a complete row of them, that I'm going to break them up with some bits. So I've got 10 on this top row, and I have put them in alphabetical order because, you know, why not? So I have all the names and the collections all down the side. I have also included some Felicity Jane kits that I've got. And on this cube I've just got one of my boxes that hold my wood veneer, and that's just tucked down the side. So I've got 10 on there, and then down here I think I have another 7. And then I just have my boxes with my 3x4 cards. So I have been doing a little bit of rearranging of my craft room, and I will film a tour for you guys as soon as possible. But I've just got a couple more bits that I want to get sorted out and get some stuff cleared out. But yeah, then here carries on my P's and my S for the collections, and I'm finding it's working really, really well. So I am loving having the collections to hand. I would still prefer something that fit in the complete unit and I could just pop the trays in, but you know, this is keeping them together, this is keeping them organised, and it works. I will have to set myself a limit on how many collections maybe that I have. I've also thought what I may do is, so at the minute you may well know just from watching me pack up the videos, the likes of the Crate Paper Snow and Cocoa also has an ephemera pack from Fa La La, and it has a couple of other Christmas bits in, due to the fact that that's pretty much the only Christmassy collection I've got. So what I may do as I'm starting to use these collections more is I may do similar to what I do with my kit boxes, and what I may do is just add in things like another set of alphas, maybe a couple of embellishments that would work, in the help of using up my stash while also using these collections, but we'll see how it goes. But I hope you like the way that I store my 12 by 12 collections. I hope some of these ideas work for you, but if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below. If you've liked this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll speak to you all again soon.